Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Baha Sham, Yahweh Shai, Baha Sham, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to the elect, pushing this truth in all sincerity in the four quarters of the earth, Lord willing, would be of that number. Shalom to the 144,000, first and foremost. It's your brother Tabari Yakwana coming at you with a quick video. Grab something here. It's just some daily events, but I'll lead it with this one from the NPR.org. It says Louisiana mandate stirs debate about the Ten Commandments and their purpose. It's a 4-minute listen. It's by this guy named Jason DeRose. I'm gonna just read like the transcript of it. It has a picture here of who they depict as Moses. We know Moses was a so-called black man, so in this depiction, it's off. It's got a stringy beard, no fringes, but of course they love to push some kind of rebellion. It says a statue below the picture says a statue of Moses smashing the tablets of the Ten Commandments is on display in the atrium of Hebrew Union College in Los Angeles. We know that there's many Hebrews, the main Hebrews in the story that we're in right now, by way of the Lord. Yahweh is his name, meaning he exists, he is Yahweh. Okay. The main two characters are Jacob and Esau, both Hebrews, but one is a Hebrew Edomite, which is Esau, so-called white man today, so-called because there's no such thing as a white man or a black man. These are social constructs that were created to forward, quote, white supremacy or Edomite supremacy. These people are Edomites, okay? And you got Hebrew Israelites, which are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, so at this time, of course, we know that the Hebrew Edomites, they run the world, man, through their wicked elite bankers, okay, elite banking families, the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, the Gettys, the Oppenheimers, so forth and so on. It says, so, they always like to show some kind of rebellion against the Lord. These Edomites, they were set up to be rebellious. The scriptures speak of them being the son of perdition or the son of destruction. Esau is a bloody man. Okay, he's made for destruction. He's to the point where he'll destroy his own self, and does destroy his own self. Okay, but it goes on to say a 17-foot tall modernist statue stands in the atrium of Hebrew Union College in Los Angeles. Shards of broken metal lie at the figure's feet, and he raises a rectangular slab over his head, about to dash it against the ground. This is a statue of Moses. It says it's trying to capture the moment when he goes down and sees the golden calf and gets so angry that he smashes the first set of the tablets, says Professor Bible Kristen Henriksen Garroway. And that's another thing about, today's time. They're always pushing the woman in the forefront. The scriptures speak about a new thing being pushed in the earth. Let's go ahead, just grab it. A woman shall compass a man. And that's, I mean, if you don't see that clear as day, then you are definitely living under a rock. You don't even have to be in the truth to notice that one. Yeah. Jeremiah 31:22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh hath created a new thing. In the earth a woman shall compass a man, meaning go around or usurp the authority of men, of a man. So you got a bunch of women, especially the so-called black woman, don't have no man. All she has is a career and her girlfriends running around the earth, going on trips and getting drunk and high or whatever. And this devil pushing her into these positions of power, management, judges, governors, mayors, vice presidents, so forth and so on. All right. We'll just jump down a few. Says Garraway explains that for Jews, the Ten Commandments listed in both the biblical books of Exodus and Deuteronomy are just the beginning. Quote, that's a stand-in for the entire Torah, she says, for the entire revelation and covenant that was given to the Jewish people. And there's no such thing as Jewish. All right. That's ish. That suffix it means pertaining to. So you either are or you're not. And those people over there that established that state of Israel in 1948 are not the people. Those are Edomites. Specifically the Amalekites. It says it's a covenant that includes 613 laws about which ancient rabbis love to argue. Right, so there's more than 10 commandments. The one they really hone in on is Shabbat, she explains, pointing out the two variations of the commandment governing a day of rest. Right, and that word in the Hebrew is Shabbath. Okay, and it's not on Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, which these imposter people try to claim, or which they follow. It's based on the new moon. The Shabbat is based on the new moon, so it can change. It could be on any day. It could be on Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, but it can also be Monday sundown to Tuesday sundown. It all depends on when the new moon comes in, which is a dark moon. Okay, which is the new refreshed moon. Moon means month. All right, this sets up our 12 months out of the year. And so all of the Lord set up the moon. Let's grab it real quick. For times and seasons, man, and other heavenly bodies to establish times and the seasons. But we know that this devil, as scriptures say, he seeks to change times and laws, man. All right, it says Psalms 104:19. He appointed the moon for seasons; the sun knoweth his going down. All right. Sirach 43:6. He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times and a sign of the world. Right. So the moon keeps time. Okay. Says she explains, pointing out the two variations of the commandment governing a day of rest. So the commandment to keep the Sabbath or Shabbat versus the commitment to remember the Shabbat, and different wording appears in Exodus and Deuteronomy. Jumping down, so they're trying to put these commandments in Oklahoma. It says here, in Louisiana, a new law mandates that 10 commandments be displayed in all public school classrooms, and Oklahoma's top education official has ordered that the Bible, including the 10 commandments, be taught starting in the 5th grade. So what we're seeing is a division, man, because what happened to the separation of church and state? You know, that's let's look that up. The separation of church and state. You know, that's what America's supposed to be all about. They pulled all of this out of schools long ago. So let's just do a quick separation of church and state. It's a philosophical and jurisprudential